full swing of summer. The fair's here, 4th of July weekend. So many great things to be involved in. But if you don't feel well and if you're in chronic pain, it is such a bummer. We've got a wonderful guest that you've probably seen before that can help turn your life around. He's certainly helped with Heidi Willoughby. We're going to hear your amazing life-changing story in a second. Thank you guys both so much for being here today.
Thanks so much for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, NUCA, that is a treatment that you specialize in. And for folks that are learning about this for the first time, can you go over what NUCA is and really how it got started?
Right. The nutshell of it is that every single nerve in your body, if we're moving our fingers, if we're moving our feet, all those nerves, all those signals start in one place, which is up top in our brain. And in order for my fingers to be wiggling right now, make sure I'm on camera, the signal has to come from here down through this top bone and out. And so with NUCA, we make sure that the upper head and neck area is properly aligned. If that's not in the right place up top, it can manifest itself anywhere downstream.
Now, because I trust you so much, I'm going to give you my hand, and you show me the amount of pressure point that you use when you do NUCA.
And she can probably verify the most amount of force you feel with a NUCA adjustment. I mean, if you've ever had your pulse taken, I always describe it as an extremely underwhelming experience, especially when people have been through more traditional methods of body manipulation.
If you've done the twist, the pop, the crack, this is a much more gentle approach. And Heidi, I know that this was one of the reasons why you were drawn to Dr. Jamie, because you basically had tried everything.
I've tried everything. I've had serious back injuries, 8 years of constant pain, stemming from chiropractic care, like you said, manipulation, decompression, injections, anything to bring the pain down. Nothing seemed to remedy the problem. I was very surprised that the touch that Jamie has, really, it didn't feel like much at all. The first visit, I wasn't sure if anything happened at all. After the second visit, I started realizing the pain was subsiding. It was going away. That I hadn't felt in 8 years.
That's unbelievable. And Jamie, can you talk to us in real simple terms by the very easy pressure that you're using and how you are able to, clearly align the body to help align itself? How does this work?
Right. As you can see here on the video, I mean, the most amount of force, the adjustment again is done to the upper head and neck area. We take some very precise scientific measurements when someone comes in the office for the initial visit, the initial consultation. We take some highly specific x-rays to figure out where, almost in three-dimensional space, everything is misaligned. And as long as you can get your body lined up in the right direction, we use math, we use physics, less force can actually get the job done, but that's only if you're extremely specific. So every single person has a unique misalignment in their upper head and neck area. Things can misalign in 10,000 different combinations. And so as long as we can figure out the math on how to individually correct someone, then you don't have to use all the force.
Heidi, on a scale of 1 to 10, before you went to Dr. Jamie, where was your level of pain and what are you experiencing now?
Well, right before I met Jamie, I was doing some muscle therapy. So I was calming some of the pain down. So I'd say from a 10, it went down to an 8. When I saw Jamie, I would say within the first couple of visits, I started realizing that the pain wasn't there at all. So in terms of daily activities, I wasn't feeling any pain. Nighttime fatigue, maybe a little bit. As time went on, it got better and better. So right now, I would say I'm at a 0.
You have 2 kids that are 11 and 15. You're an active mom, and how has, now feeling so much better, how has this added to your life?
Oh, I'm back to where I was 8 years ago. I've lost 8 years in the process, but now my kids realize that I can actually go out there and play a game of tennis with them and pick up the bike. Yes. I instruct the girls on how to rock climb. My daughter loves doing a lot of activities. She's very active, so is my son. So it's back to family time again.
I mean, and that's just priceless. You can't get those 8 years back, but now moving forward, you have your life back in your own hands.
I never thought I would. I thought I was just stuck like this. I mean, 8 years, you start losing hope that you're not sure what the problem is. No one seems to be able to figure it out. And it just made sense when Jamie talks straight talk and tells you exactly where the problem may be. And as soon as the neck had some realignment adjustments, through his therapy procedures, it seemed like everything started healing all the way down. I had lower back problems too, and that has relieved itself as well.
Jamie, as far as NUCA and as far as the very scientific measurements that you do using all of your math, What are other people's results that come in to see you?
You know, the typical patient that comes in is your lower back pain patient, your neck pain, your headaches. And there's the people that have, kind of like Heidi, they say, look, I've already tried traditional chiropractic, I've been through, you know, decompression, I've had the cortisone injections, nothing is really helping. But we've had other guests on the show that we talk about where we say, look, if your body has a health concern that you're not happy about, you at least owe it to yourself to find out if NUCCA can help. So we've had patients on this very show talk about things like TMJ, people talking about, we had MS patients, multiple sclerosis. We've had kids come on with asthma, shoulder problems.
Vertigo.
Vertigo, I mean, thank you. The list kind of goes on and on and on. And the main statement I have for people is, if you're not happy with the answers you've been given, if you're not happy about the progress you've made with whatever it is you're trying, you owe it to yourself to find out if this area is on straight. Because if this area is not on correct, we're just going to be chasing symptoms around, albeit naturally sometimes, just going to be chasing symptoms. We look to correct the cause of what's throwing everything off kilter.
And Heidi, what I really admire about you and your story is that after 8 years, you were saying it's easy to give up hope. You didn't, in the sense that you kept looking for different alternatives. How did being proactive in that search, how did that maybe help keep you inspired?
Well, when you go to a decision like going through surgery, which I did in my lower back, and you realize I still don't have the answer. I've gone to the ultimate of what I didn't want to do, and realizing physically I'm not where I want to be. I wasn't ready to hang it up and call myself a senior citizen and say, I'll be done with my life now. I'm too active for that. I think that holistic methods are always what I'm opting to do. Looking at upper cervical, Jamie had a total understanding of what I was feeling. And I think just giving it a shot was worth it.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. Very inspirational, and you hung on there. Jamie came to your aid, and your body healing itself is wonderful. Other people can come to you absolutely free. You have consultations and special offers today.
The simple answer is, if you are interested in finding out if NUCCA can help you, we offer a $49 special. It's available for the first 12 callers. When you make this phone call, it's important to point out you are going to be getting our call center, because we're going to get a bunch of phone calls right now. You're going to get our call center. To reserve your appointment time, they are going to ask for a credit card number. Your card is not going to be charged. It's strictly just to hold that appointment time. And provided you come into the office, we'll go through what we do. We'll run some examinations. If you want to proceed, it's only $49 for those first 12 callers to get the x-rays taken so we can figure out how to get someone adjusted. If you come in and you don't want to proceed, we'll go over, again, what we do on future visits. We'll go over how many times do we see people. Once we've had a chance to assess what's happening, if you don't like what you hear, there's no charge for the visit, but you have to show up. Again, you will be reaching a call center, and they are going to ask for a credit card number just to confirm the appointment.
All right. Jamie and Heidi, thank you so much for coming on today. Glad you
Thank
feel
you.
better. And thank you for providing all of this wonderful relief.
Thanks so much, Renee.
You got it. More information, please go to our website, san diego6.com. Click on San Diego Living.